Welcome back to the channel. We're out here today with Allison's dad. He wanted to run the backhoe today, so what we're gonna do, those big giant piles of loose fill behind the red barn, we're gonna dig 2 big holes and we're gonna push all of that fill into the holes. So we're basically gonna trade dirt for loose fill. So he's starting up the backhoe now. We're gonna watch him get busy with it, so stay tuned. So he was using the backhoe, scraping the chat rock out, trying to get to dirt. There's quite a bit of chat rock left, but I think he's gonna start digging. We're gonna dig a big hole in front of these loose fill piles, and then the plan is to push the loose fill into the holes, and then we'll have dirt left over to fill around the property. So here he goes. If it didn't make sense before what we're doing, you can see here, we're getting fresh dirt from digging and we're gonna trade it out for this loose fill. This loose fill is gonna go in the hole that Craig's digging right now. So Brad just showed up. He's gonna take over backhoe duties for a little bit. Craig's gonna take a breather. It's a good looking pile of dirt. I'm out here the next morning. Yesterday, Brad and Craig had to leave a little bit early, but they left me with a nice hole. I'd say it's about 8 feet deep and at least 8 feet wide with a really good pile of dirt. So guys, I'm gonna get on the Kioti tractor and get the bucket hooked up to it, and I'm gonna start taking some bucketfuls of dirt over to those sinkholes that you saw in a previous video and start filling them up. And then we're gonna start pushing all of this loose fill into this hole. Trying to tamp it down as best as I can after each load. I'm sure it's going to settle quite a bit, but making progress, going to keep at it. We're gonna need to dig a bigger hole. I'm gonna carefully drive over this hole, try to pack it down. Hopefully I don't fall in. Well, I was able to drive over it quite a few times and pack it down, and I didn't end up in the hole. So I would call that a success, but I'm gonna need a few more buckets for this hole. And then there's a lot more holes back here, and it's already overgrown from when Tommy just cut it a couple weeks ago. So I'm gonna keep at it, guys, and fill you in along the way, but it's hot out here. It's 96 degrees. I'm sweating like crazy, and it's about a quarter of a mile of a trip from here to the red barn. So it's a lot of back and forth. So stay tuned, more to come. First sinkhole looks pretty good, so I'm gonna start dumping dirt in these other ones. Well, this is where the big sinkhole used to be. You can barely tell it was ever there. And I've got the next 2 sinkholes filled in for the most part. I'm just using the bucket to kind of rake out this growth. It's working pretty well, but I've got to be careful because there's more holes. There's one here. There's another one here. I'm pretty sure there's more back here.
Even tell there's a sinkhole here. Now he's just playing.
Well, I think I got most of the holes filled in except for this one right here. That one's pretty bad. I'm gonna use the box blade, try to turn up some of this dirt, try to push it around a little bit, and then I think I'm gonna call it a day. Stay tuned. All right, well, I think that's gonna do it for the video today, guys. I've got the main sinkhole filled in. That's right where Allison is standing. It's where it used to be. And I got about 5 or 6 other holes filled in back here. So I just used the bucket on the tractor, kind of back drag to get all the brush out, and then use the box blade kind of like a dozer, and it worked pretty well. There's still one big hole towards the back corner, but that turns into a ditch. That's gonna take more work. That's for another day. But pretty happy with how it turned out. I don't have to worry about falling into holes back here now, and maybe we can grow some grass and get this mowable. What do you think, Allie?
I think we need some goats to take care of this.
Yeah, this is the fence line going around the pond. It is thick. I know a lot of you guys have mentioned goats, and we're definitely considering it. We're looking into it, trying to figure out how we would do fencing and water and all of that. So stay tuned, more info coming on that real soon. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care and have a good day.
See you soon.